Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Diablo 3 with the Witch Doctor. As always, this is Josh, and let's go ahead and get going here. Let's talk to Leah and see what we can help her with.
Come, let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to ADRIA'S hut. The key must still be there.
Alright, so now we've got Leah as a companion here. She's not a full-fledged companion like we'll get later on, but she'll help out in fights for the time that we've got her. Now whenever you use a waypoint, if you look and see this little yellow or golden symbol, that tells you where you need to go for your current quest. So it's handy.
Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
Did you know your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
Now, for those of you who, and again, I'm going to talk about Diablo 1. For those of you who are fans of the series or played the original game, she is actually talking about the warrior from Diablo 1. There was a bit of a retcon that Blizzard did. Originally, King Leoric was supposed to only have one son, who was Albrecht, who, spoiler alert, became Diablo. And that was later retconned that the warrior from Diablo 1 was actually King Leoric's older son, Aiden. And the canon ending is that
A hidden cellar.
Aiden was the one who killed Diablo and put the soul stone in his forehead and became the Dark Wanderer.
Your mother hid her secrets here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
However, they also added in this story that the warrior got it on with Adria, who was the witch in town, and they had a child, Leah. So Cain's not really her uncle, but he is the one who raised her, because Adria's not around.
Captain Dalton!
This is our first kind of boss. Now, the only thing you really need to know about Captain Dalton is those little ice crystals there. You want to stay away from those, or you will be frozen. Alright, so he's down. We didn't really get much for that. Sometimes he drops decent magical items. Oh, there's not even a chest in here this time. Lame. It's usually a chest. Let's go ahead and talk to Leah.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will find Deckard Cain. Stay here and study your mother's secrets. We may have need of them.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Okay. So, you get the feeling Adria skipped town, and of course we got to level 4 and got a new skill slot, and that is the 1 key. And with that, we get summon zombie dogs. Zombie dogs are incredible, and they look like this. Hello, my pretties. So, this brings up another point a lot of people wonder about, and that is the skills. You may see a lot of people talk about elective mode. Now, elective mode is something important, and it is in the options gameplay right there. Elective mode. Very important. What this does is it allows you to play skills anywhere. So I could have zombie dogs on my right click button if I so desired. That'd be really stupid, but I could do it. So it's a good thing to have as long as you know what you're doing. The main reason it's there is because with classes, especially like a barbarian, which has fury, or generators and spenders, or the demon hunter is kind of like that as well. Conceivably, if you didn't know what you're doing, you could just slot a whole bunch of skills that are only spenders, and you'd never be able to use them. So that's why that's there. But if you have a brain, I know you guys do, turn on elective mode, save a child.
Another lost.
So you can see my dogs are actually doing a pretty good amount of damage. They are awesome. And, even if they should die, I can just bring them right back. The ability itself does have a cooldown, but they'll last well through that. And whenever you get up to the cathedral, check up here, because there's always something up there, whether it's a stump, pile of bones, chest, something. So this is the same cathedral that we saw Cain in with Leah in the intro cinematic, and also the same cathedral from Diablo 1. So let's head down in here by jumping. This is where the fallen star crashed. This is right where Cain was sitting in the opening cinematic.
This is where the fire fell from the sky. Strange magic comes from below.
Alright. These chandeliers are super handy. You can see we got a new enemy type here, and that is the carrion bat. People who played the previous games will be familiar with those. There's another guy, Grotesque. These guys explode.
Needs more time.
Like that. And little things come out of them.
Need more time. Your day comes.
Now you may be saying, Josh, this is just way too easy. Well, you're right. And this was a big worry of mine back in the beta, because it really was easy. The beta, for those of you that don't know, was this portion of the game. So yeah, it was easy, and people were concerned. However, I speak with authority, saying that the difficulty does ramp up. Definitely does. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Just bombard them with spiders.
Your evil undoes you.
If you watch my zombie dog's health, it actually goes up when I pick up these health clubs. So, you can really keep them going. Okay. So we're about halfway to level 5. Looking good. Let's see if we've got any decent gear here. Hey, now that's a good sword. We will use that. It's a shame I sold that shield, but oh well. Hey, we got a belt. We shall equip that. Alright. Let's see if there's anything in here. Flying things. Get them. Oh, great. I'm glad we got this. This is another reference to the original Diablo 1. Every once in a while, Adria would give you a quest to get black mushrooms.
These mushrooms are very hard.
Now, if you look at the mushroom itself, you can see the witch Adria seeks a black mushroom. I know as much about black mushrooms as I do about red herrings. And it's account bound and cannot be sold. So it's basically junk, as far as I know.
My name is Lachdanan, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
I was checking to make sure I couldn't dual wield with the witch doctor, and no, you cannot. Now I am gonna listen to those books from like Lachdanan and some others that we come across, because they are actually pretty interesting parts of the story. Let's open the door with a jar of spiders. I love it when he makes the noise. Just a wall of spiders. Now you can actually use the explosion these guys have to kill other monsters as well.
Need more time.
Looks like I'm down a zombie dog. Probably gonna lose another, if not both of them. So we'll heal him up a bit. If it gets too bad, we'll... oh, hey. Different chest armor. I'll show you. See, it actually shows up there now. Awesome. Yeah, if their health starts to get too low, I'll actually bring out more of them. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that actually. You can have a maximum of 3 zombie dogs. Let's see what this is. Lockdown in part 2.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
So, those of you not familiar with the history, you'll know that something was definitely going on with the King Leoric. Lockdown was onto it. And you will see eventually what he did about it. So we'll go ahead up this way. Fraps. Gotta fix that fraps issue, because later difficulties, that'll get me killed. Hell, even later acts in this difficulty, that'll get me killed.
We thought we could keep the dead trapped here. Akarat, save me.
Yes, yes, I know. I have nothing to put in it. I'm not equipping that bow. Alright. What are they after?
The spirits
Excellent.
smile upon me.
Level 5. Oh, the fire bats. Now then, this comes down to an actual decision. And you may think I'm crazy, but I'm going to lose Grasp of the Dead. Because fire bats, they are great. Now I want to actually zoom in and show you this. When you use the fire bats, you can see a swarm of bats fire out the mouth. Fire bats. Now it drains the mana though. But trust me, it's worth it. Let's go ahead and listen to Lockdown and some more.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
So, the king sent the army against Westmarch, which was an allied country. Not even really a whole other country. So you can see the fire bats, they do crazy damage. Soon they will do more. And they just got wiped out because, you know, this is a very small kingdom, and Westmarch was not. And so they came back, and the king just called them traitors. And he was obviously insane, so locked down and killed him. Because that's how you settle your differences. So it looks like this is a dead end up here, but we'll check it out anyway. Oh, good, we got something we can put in our offhand. Gives us life regen. Awesome. So a little bit of gold. Let's break those barrels. Let's get some more dogs. So we'll go straight down. So that just takes us back to the beginning. Walking around, killing stuff, making fire bats. Alright. So you can see why I like the fire bats. Those were the same enemies I was throwing endless spiders at. Now granted, I could have kept the Grasp of the Dead and switched out the spiders with fire bats. However, I want something that I can spam. Just in case. See if these gloves are any better. Yes, they are. Barely, but better. Oh, that's a much better belt. Let's go ahead down to Leoric's Passage. What's this?
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this ledge hold.
Oh!
The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Now, the Skeleton King, for those of you who aren't aware, is Leoric, the one that locked down and killed. And he's a badass mother. Not really, he sucks. Die!
I will aid you.
Back to your graves!
Alright, Head Cleaver is down. Got a bow, an axe, a javelin, and some gold. So, that's a nice bow. The plus experience, that's the stuff. So we're going to switch that out again. I just keep getting stuck with bows. Break the table. Let's talk to Kane.
Thank you, but why did you risk yourself for me?
Because you needed my help. Come, I must return you to Leah.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found. We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me.
Yeah. After I loot this. Hooray! Pants. Are they better? They're not. Okay, so that we will listen to the man. We'll follow him to Tristram after I loot this. And this. Excellent. So, let's activate this waypoint. Head right back to New Tristram.
I have kept my word to Leah and rescued her uncle Cain. I pulled him from the clutches of the Skeleton King, who still holds the fallen star.
Alright, interesting stuff. So, before we talk to them, let's sell some stuff.
I've found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
Okay. I've got a fair amount of gold. Once again, I am going to salvage all my stuff. Even the shield. Alright. So we've got some things, and it's enough to make some stuff. We don't have any bracers yet, but we're not level 8 yet, so we'll pass on that. We also don't have any boots, and we can use that. I can make that. See if we can make... can't make any wands either. So we'll go ahead and make a pair of boots. Even if they've got stats that aren't good for us, they're better than nothing. So, dexterity, pretty useless for us, but extra gold, the armor, nice. Put those on. You can see dexterity, all that's going to do for us is increase dodge chance. Not really key. We want to stack everything we can on intelligence. That's going to give us a flat damage increase, and that's good stuff. So, good to know, huh? Now, let's go ahead and talk to Leah.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
I seek your wisdom. Tell me of the fallen star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
Okay, so that quest is complete. Now let's go ahead and talk to Cain.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
Leoric should be in the unformed land, yet he stands between me and the fallen star.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts.
Okay.
Leah, you should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Zakharum tomes warn of a falling star. The Herodric scroll spoke of the dead rising, and the Lord of Lies. The prophecy of the end days says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
Yes, you've been telling me about the texts since I was 8 years old, Uncle. I just don't think we should read too much into them.
So, some clues there. Now the mayor has moved his cart. We can get through.
Yes, I've got some new things in today that I'm sure
there's another merchant here.
You've got to promise me
He
you'll
sells
take
some other
good care
things.
of whatever I sell you. Leah spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife, tending the wounded.
What? She was out defending the gates this morning.
What is driving that woman?
Did you hear? Old Rumford has us down to half rations. How are we supposed to fight if we're starving?
The rest of the town is down to quarter, including my wife. But you can quit if you want.
Yeah. So Hadrig is back down here now. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Blacksmith, Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
It must be done, blacksmith. I will help you.
Thank you. Follow me. Hey, come over here.
No.
I've got some new things.
Don't tell me what to do. So let's go down here. Help Hadrig kill his wife. I'll show you how to get an achievement on the way.
My friends, I'm sorry.
They suffer, blacksmith. Aid us.
No fraps. Okay.
My love, forgive me.
So to get an achievement here, you need to let Hadrig get the final hit that kills her. So, I want to watch my spiders. Oh, my dogs, they might screw it up. Yeah, I screwed it up. Kind of hard to do when you got pets. But if you're playing like a barbarian or a wizard or, well, anything but a witch doctor, it's easy to do.
Without you, I'm in your debt. My name is Hadrig Aemon.
I need your assistance, Hadrig. I search for the crown of Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with his chancellor,
Oops.
my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery.
Sorry about that.
Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Accidentally skipped that dialogue when I was pressing space to close the inventory window. Alright, so let's go over to this merchant here real quick.
Sure, I may do business with some unsavory types, but I pass the savings on to
I'll
you.
go ahead and sell these two things here. He doesn't really have a whole lot else other than these. He does sell rings occasionally, a little bit above us right now, but it's something we might want to watch for here pretty soon. So, our next area that we're going to be going to is out this way, and we will do that next time. And the episodes will get longer here pretty soon. I've just got a lot of catching up to do with recording. Sorry about that. But yeah, look forward to the episodes getting longer here fairly shortly. And yeah, so definitely thank you all for watching, and until next time, take care.